If you want to pound the desk, it's okay, but
You guys, we need to talk about Austin McBroom, because what just happened is absolutely crazy. Like, I'm not even exaggerating when I say this man posted a full-blown crying video after his ex-wife Catherine got married, and the internet is having an absolute field day with it. We're talking dramatic therapy sessions, sobbing into his hands, his brother staging an intervention, the whole 9 yards. And here's the thing, this isn't even the first time Austin has pulled something like this. Remember the RV era? Yeah, we're going to get into all of that, but buckle up because this story has layers. And honestly, I don't even know where Austin thought this was going to go. So let's break down everything that happened, why people are calling him out, and what Catherine is doing while all of this chaos unfolds. Austin McBroom is out here crashing out over Catherine getting married, and honestly, it's such a mess. He posted this whole dramatic video where he was crying, and we're gonna walk through everything he said, everything people are saying about him online, and just how calculated this all feels. So last year, Catherine and Austin announced their separation, and it wasn't long after that announcement that we started seeing Austin enter what I like to call his RV phase. Yes, that phase where he was supposedly living in an RV parked right outside of Catherine's house, acting like he was completely broke, lonely, and utterly heartbroken over their split. Except here's the kicker. Catherine literally exposed him for faking all of that content. Like, we covered this in the past, but she was posting these shady Snapchats where she seemed genuinely surprised that anyone even believed the whole RV storyline was real. Turns out Austin bought that RV specifically for views and would post these overly dramatic storylines, pretending that he desperately wanted Catherine back and was devastated about the fact that they weren't together anymore. Meanwhile, Catherine was already over there moving on with Igor because, spoiler alert, they had already been together for a while at that point. Fast forward to now, and Catherine has officially moved on. She recently married her partner Igor in what looked like an absolutely beautiful dream ceremony. She's talked about this before in her book about how she and Austin never got to have the wedding that she always dreamed of. She didn't get to walk down the aisle. She didn't get to say those vows in the way she had always imagined. So to see her finally get this happily ever after that she's been hoping for, her fans were genuinely really happy for her. It felt like she was finally getting the love story she deserved. But of course, here's where things get absolutely crazy. Right after photos of Catherine's wedding started spreading all over social media, Austin went into full dramatics mode, and I mean full. He dropped this whole video where he's just crying on camera, and we're not talking about like a single tear moment here, you guys. He pulled out all the stops for this production. It was a whole elaborate setup with his brother coming over to confront him about everything that's going on in his life. The fact that he was recently broken up with, that Catherine's getting married and moving on, all of it. His brother is sitting there trying to get Austin to open up about his feelings, telling him that he needs therapy, that he can see Austin is struggling, even though Austin keeps insisting he's fine. And then Austin goes to this therapy session, and this is when the full sobbing dramatics come out. The therapist is asking him how he's feeling, and Austin keeps saying he's happy, probably the happiest he's ever been. But then he just completely breaks down, like full hyperventilating, can't catch his breath, sobbing into his hands kind of breakdown. And this all leads up to him promoting what he's calling his crash out era. I feel like Austin is trying to go for a Kai Cenat vibe here, you know? The way that Kai Cenat promotes Mafiathon with these super elaborate high-quality promo videos, I think that's the energy Austin was going for with this whole thing, except him saying that he's going to crash out over Catherine's wedding. I mean, I really don't understand why we have to do this. Like, why can't we just resume life as normal? Why can't he just stream like he normally would without making this massive production out of it? Like, we don't need this whole, I know everybody wants to see me crash out over my ex-wife's marriage, so I'm going to make a whole theatrical thing out of it approach. It's just not a good look. And honestly, he doesn't really have room to talk here. He ruined his own family, and that's just the truth of the situation. And here's the thing, he's only pretending to crash out now because we know he's actually been okay with Catherine and Igor for a while. They've literally been together for a minute now, so this isn't new information to him. When Catherine and Igor first announced that they were getting engaged, Austin actually tried to say that he was happy for her, that he liked Igor, all of this supportive stuff. He went on record saying he was very happy for both of them and wanted to congratulate them. So for him to suddenly pull out all these dramatics and be like, I'm crashing out, I'm devastated, it's like, okay, you were acting completely normal before, you were fine with this for a second there. Where is that Austin at? Where did he go? But like I said, this is not new behavior from him at all. Back when their separation was first announced, he did the exact same thing with the whole RV situation, and now we're just seeing it all over again. Except this time it feels even more desperate, you know? Because Catherine is clearly done. She's moved on completely. She's married now, and she's not engaging in any of Austin's shenanigans whatsoever, and yet Austin is still trying to make her life his storyline, which is just wild to me. So yeah, the internet has absolutely been roasting him for this. Under the comments of his trailer video, people are saying things like, "OMG, where was all this crying when he was cheating on his wife? Please, next." Another comment said, "Sorry, but I'm laughing at him. He wants people to feel bad for him. He's playing games. I can't take him seriously anymore." And honestly, I think a lot of people feel that way, like he does this all the time, and people are just tired of it. Now, like I mentioned, Catherine hasn't been acknowledging any of this drama at all. She's been completely minding her business, spending quality time with Igor, and honestly, she looks genuinely at peace. It's so clear that whatever was going on behind the scenes with her and Austin was something that she desperately wanted out of for a long time. And now she's finally closed that chapter of her life. She's not looking back, and she's definitely not looking to go back to being caught up in all the dramatics and fake content. She's just been posting her wedding content and living in this really blissful period of her life right now. I mean, on her Instagram story, she was talking about how Igor has been taking such good care of her. She posted saying she spent the weekend sick, but Igor kept her nourished with homemade teas and soups, which is just so sweet. Someone also sent her a message saying, "Catherine, you remind me so much of Princess Gazelle from Enchanted, and Igor is your prince. He was foreign to your world, but you accepted him and he adjusted for you. Also, you're so beautiful and connected with animals." And Catherine responded saying, "Aw, why is that so cute? He really did, and he totally is my prince." So that's what Catherine has been up to, just living her best life and being happy. But back to Austin. He has said before that he knows people want to see him crash out, and that they're interested in that kind of content from him. But honestly, I think what people actually want at the end of the day is to see him be genuine. They want to see a real, authentic side of Austin. They want to know that he's genuinely sorry for everything that he put Catherine through during their relationship. I mean, he's admitted to the cheating before in the past, but he was never really sorry about it. He was making all these excuses and even coming at Catherine's character, trying to deflect blame. So when Austin's reaction to her getting married feels this calculated and performative, it doesn't make him look good at all. Even if he genuinely thinks that this is what people want to see him crashing out and being dramatic, it's like, no, people really want to see you sit there and be like, "Yeah, I really messed up, I ruined something good, and now I'm actively trying to do better and be a better person." I think that's what people would actually tune in for and respect. And you know what? Maybe they'd even stick around to watch and see what else he does with his content. I think when Austin was dating Alexa, people were willing to give him a shot for a second because he was actually being pretty normal with her. He wasn't doing all this crazy over-the-top content where they had to maintain this picture-perfect family image. It genuinely felt like maybe he was trying to be different and learn from his past mistakes. But now it seems like he's completely reverted back to the dramatics and the fakeness, and I just don't think that's going to land well with a lot of people. They're tired of it, but that's the whole situation right now with Austin McBroom and this dramatic crying video. Honestly, I need to know what you guys think about all of this. Do you think Austin is genuinely heartbroken, or is this just another calculated content move? Do you think he'll ever actually take accountability, or is he going to keep milking the drama for views? And what about Catherine? Do you love seeing her finally happy and thriving, or do you think she should address Austin's antics? Drop all your thoughts in the comments below because I'm so curious to see what you guys think about this mess. And if you've been following the whole Austin and Catherine saga from the beginning, definitely let me know your take on how this all unfolded. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and share this with a friend who's been following all the drama because trust me, they're going to want to hear about this. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye guys!